Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy the Chief, aka the Chef, aka the SPF 150 sunscreen, bringing you another episode of Brawl Stars, where inside of today's video, I'm going to be going over who I think is the worst brawler inside of Brawl Stars right now, and telling you how we can fix this brawler and hopefully bring it back into the meta. Now, before I get into the worst brawler, if you guys didn't see the other day, I did an official OnePlus 7T unboxing on my channel that was so sick. OnePlus just launched their new flagship device, and I'm rocking it for content creation. Make sure you check out the unboxing video in the description below and the launch video that they actually made. But let's get into the very worst brawler right now, and hopefully the OnePlus 7T can give me some joy and turn some things around. Now, it was a pretty tough decision between a lot of brawlers. We've got brawlers like Frank who are struggling a lot. Honestly, Pam isn't that great right now, although she is super tanky, which really helps. But the brawler I ended up deciding that's in last place in my personal rankings has to be Tara. Tara has a lot of things wrong with her, and I don't mean that in a mean way, Tara. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but Tara has low range, low damage, slow attack speed, difficult to charge up her super, and not that much HP. Honestly, the only strong thing in Tara's kit is the fact that she can actually use her super to change a game, but it takes so long to charge your super that you're not really gonna see too many opportunities to use it multiple times inside of a game. Let's just try a couple of battles right here. We can even do a little bit of gem grab going to some Showdown, but let's see if we can turn this around as the self-proclaimed Tara god and start doing some damage. Now, we're going to start charging up with our Tara cards, and even having killed the spike and doing more, we still only have 66% of our super charged up. And with Tara, I feel like there's some easy buffs that Supercell could do that could potentially make her a much stronger brawler. One thing that I think would be really useful is if they made the range of her Tara cards shorter or like more condensed, because right now you shoot your Tara cards and they spread so wide, there's no possible way that you're going to end up getting like every single brawler or like doing all the damage that you want when you do something. So I think that definitely condensing her Tarot cards to make the width a little bit smaller would be extremely helpful. But I also think that definitely for wait, I literally just lost my brain of thought. I had a really good one. I had a really good buff, I promise. Wait, triple. Okay, I got one. I promise I had a really good one. Oh, her attack speed. Yeah, definitely Tara's attack speed could be buffed big time. I think that's honestly one of the worst things about her kit right now, is that her attack speed is so ridiculously low, and just giving it a small little tweak would definitely help on out, lowering the width of that card range just a little bit, or of the card radius, and Tara would be in a much better spot. Plus, they could even reduce the amount of time it takes for Tara to charge up her super. Any of those buffs, any two of the three combinations of those buffs would be super good. Fortunately for us, we were still able to pick up a win, and not too bad for battle number 1. All right, let's switch it up and get into some Showdown for battle number 2. I think that Showdown's probably going to tell a little bit different of a story right here with Tara, but you can see right there, I mean, unless you have really good teammates, or if you're able to self-carry and do a crazy 3v1 wombo combo super at the end, basically every brawler that's similar to Tara is going to outclass her. One thing that is nice in solo Showdown is that she can shoot her attack through multiple targets. So if you do something like this, it can be really helpful. But honestly, yeah, we didn't even have anyone over there, so no reason for us to be scared. Let's just back on up. And again, guys, only being able to hit one of my Tara cards from a distance, okay, I actually ended up clipping 2 right there, just makes it so difficult to play her and to have a lot of success. Now let's back on up, let's stay away and not shoot backwards on accident to see if we at least can get one super charged up. Honestly, for Tara in solo Showdown, you're pretty lucky if you get one super charged up a game. If you get multiple supers, that's pretty amazing. But moving on, yeah, there's a bull, by the way. Oh, I love that Pam is getting smoked right now by this bull. Ooh, he's gonna die though. He's gonna die, big rip. Let's should we chase this Pam down? Yeah, I guess we'll just chase her on in. The reason I'm chasing her is just because I want to charge up my super, guys. The more I can charge up my super, the more deadly I am as a brawler. And at 75% of the way, we're finally just getting closer and closer to where we want to be. And I know that this Pam's going to try to protect her turret, so should be a pretty guaranteed easy time to get that nice and charged up. Beautiful. Okay, literally one more card is going to put us where we want to be. Beautiful. All right, we've got our super. Now we can actually be effective. And the thing is with Tara, as soon as you throw your super, don't think of running away from brawlers. You need to run up in their face. As your super explodes, it gives you about a second where you can spam your shots, and at close range, obviously Tara, that's where you get maximum damage by hitting all of your Tara cards, and that's definitely something you need to be doing. Ooh, Frank, by the way, that's gonna be a little difficult. All right, let's see if we can splash this Leon right here. Beautifully done. 1200 HP. How do we possibly want to do this? Okay, Bo's gonna let us get a kill right there. 5 power cubes to our name. Frank is a little concerning. I can interrupt his super by dropping my super right when he uses his, but I don't know if it's really worth it. Yeah, I think it is. I think this guy's going to kill us if we don't do something. So let's go ahead and use this Destroy Frank and actually get our super charged back up to about 90% right there. That's some pretty juicy stuff. And we're actually in the final right here. Let's get this 8-bit. GG. Guys, I don't know what to say right now. We're doing some decent work with Tara, but honestly, I just got to flex and say I had a really good game. I actually played that one really, really well by getting my super and using it effectively. So yeah, I still maintain the fact that Tara is the worst brawler. What? Idling for disconnect. Get over it, Supercell. Let's get into match number 2 in Showdown and see if we can make it back to back. Again, just because there might be a couple of good matches here and there. This was the same thing in this like Rosa Shelley video that I did. Anyways, Tara could definitely still use a lot of love, and if you've played Tara recently, you probably know exactly what I'm saying. I guess you can still play Tara in certain modes, like Brawl Ball maps, where you can get a little bit of value, but the honest thing is that there's just almost no reason to play her in most maps and modes because a very similar brawler will take her place. All right, let's get into match number 2 of Showdown. Again, Tara really, even if they give her a buff, shouldn't even be that good of a Showdown brawler. She's meant more for her super to be sort of a like medium DPS support brawler, but just checking this one out right here. We got a nice little 8-bit who is going to do a lot of damage to us. And fortunately, we're going to run away. I have a very bad habit of just firing my shots, by the way. And yeah, all right, we're again, the biggest thing for Tara isn't power cubes. It's getting this super nice and charged up to where we can be in a good spot. Fortunately, 8-bit is as slow as molasses, so we can sort of just hang out and do our thing. Bull's going to try to take that 8-bit on, so we don't really have to worry about him. Just continuing to grind our way upwards and onwards, guys. This is where things get a little bit scary. We are closing in on our super, so if Bull really tries to test us, we can use this for him. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. So in that battle, things didn't go quite as planned. A Bull with over 7,000 HP, I can do 4,500 damage in a 3-shot combo, plus my super, I guess, which Tara's super does like an okay amount of damage. Let's try Tara in one of her better modes though, which is Brawl Ball, and getting that super and being able to make a gigantic play is nothing short of the goal. All right, looks like we have an angry set of melee brawlers right here, which, wow, that was a pro play to where I couldn't even use my super because I got pulled by that chain. Big shout out to whoever did that. Let's back on up once again, see if we can use our supers to pull a little bit of advantage right here. Shelly gonna go for the double down, and that should be easy. Please. I literally didn't use my super because I knew we were going to score a goal. Okay, that's 1-1. We do have our super, and even you guys could see in the very beginning right there, just having my super in my hand freaks the other brawlers out. And why don't we go in for a beautiful wombo combo? Holy guacamole. Okay. I mean, besides that Showdown match right there, we just laid the hammer down in that Brawl Ball. That was beautiful. Okay, that was beautiful stuff right there. Let's get into Brawl Ball match number 2. That is actually where Tara can shine. If you can get the wombo combo in Brawl Stars, which is usually the one game where you can catch people early on grouping up together and doing crazy things, that's where you can get damage done. And by the way, when I say Tara's the worst brawler in the game, I honestly feel like Brawl Stars is a really well-balanced game, where the worst brawler isn't something like a bomb tower back in the day in Clash Royale where it was basically completely and utterly unplayable. There's definitely every brawler is basically playable inside of Brawl Stars, which by the way, I'm just getting pushed out by this dynamite right here, and that's more user error than anything. That's the thing. You can definitely play any brawler and have success, but I just feel like Tara probably gives you the least amount of success in most maps and modes. And let's go back on up. Now, one of the contenders for worst brawler was gonna be this Frank, but looks like he's gonna have a little bit of a day so far inside of this one. Looks like we'll actually have a little bit of a pass going through here. Dynamite gonna start flip-flopping away. We're gonna be able to take him out. Looks like this Poco is gonna be a little bit of a nuisance. And yeah, we're just gonna chill. I don't really want to waste my super, guys, so let's make sure we don't do anything like that, and sort of just corner this ball and wait for our teammates. All right, so we got a little bit of time now, and actually no, we're gonna do this. We don't talk about that one. Okay. Couple of missed supers from Rico, obviously from me being the most egregious out of them. Looks like we're still in the game, fortunately, which honestly we might not deserve to be, but with actually we do have a decent amount of time left by the minute 20. Let's just play a little bit more defensively. Let's let Shelly do her thing. and hopefully steer our way to some sort of big play where we can punch it in with our super. That's the one thing. Tara does give you always that last second potential to do something, and hopefully that's the case right here. Ooh, Dynamite actually getting close before I take him out right there. Let's just get this Frank out of the way. And okay, finally the game's starting to calm down a bit. Let's actually throw this in as well. We'll hit Poco, but the super actually will connect from Rico. We can finally start pushing upwards, but I don't have my super as a game changer. Okay, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tricky. Ball's in their court. Frank's going to just destroy the wall right there and give us nothing to do, but oh man, this is tough. We have to charge up one more super in the last 34 seconds, where it's safe to say that this one's definitely over. All right, let's just use our super right now. We're going to get Dynamite. Shelly has to be the one to carry the squad right here. Shelly's going to use her super to try to kill this Poco. I don't know if that's going to win in the 1v1, but it looks like the ball's going to be in Poco's hands. My little healing super star power, by the way, which Tara's star powers are like pretty historically weak, is going to end up doing something at least. And as the ball runs into the Frank, guys, that's going to be GG well played. Honestly, a little expected out of this match, and we just weren't really able to get anything done. Super difficult there, but all in all, 1-1 inside of Brawl Stars matches. Not bad to kick it off with Tara today. So we'll close things out and get into one final showdown match, but I want to hear from you guys who you think the worst brawler inside of Brawl Stars is. There's a couple of tantalizing choices. You've got Frank. Some could even argue that Dynamite is especially difficult to play, playing against like other really good brawlers. Let me know in the comment section below who you guys think. I'm probably missing someone who's like pretty obvious. Jessie definitely struggles in a lot of maps and modes, and her damage is super weak, but I want to hear from you guys. Let me know, and we'll see if there's a consensus in the comment section below. But Tara, for me, definitely sticks out as a little bit of a sore thumb, and it's definitely a brawler I hope gets buffed in the next set of balancing changes. Okay, for the final showdown match, decent little start right here. Probably shouldn't be running even close to these bushes. By the way, look at my reload speed. It takes forever as a mid-range brawler to get my ammo back up to a full stack right here. And honestly, for me, I'm just gonna chill. I don't really want to make too many enemies, although that Piper was pretty tempting, but I really should be focusing on trying to get my super charged up as much as I can, because that's really the bread and butter of Tara's kit. Now this bull, man, I'm just worried that he's gonna snake me in the bush and somehow find a way to get me. So let's try to make sure we don't do anything really silly, which finally Bull's gonna start trying to get in on us. It's 1900 damage a shot, which is not enough to write home about. Maybe we'll hit Bull on the rebound right there. We're closing in on our super, guys, which is always the dangerous game with Tara. Can you get enough shots to charge up your super without dying like we almost are right here? Okay, I did actually end up winning that interaction. Ooh, I gotta watch out though. Ooh, we're gonna get close right there. Okay, we got him out of our face, but we did have to use our super, so was that even a win? I mean, I guess we get this little healing bot right here, so there's that, but guys, what are we doing with our lives? What are we trying to do with Tara right now in Solo Showdown, and why am I doing this? All right, we'll take our little heal bot, and hopefully that'll give us a little bit of something to work with in this match. I'm gonna move our heal bot a little bit further to the corner so we don't end up getting smacked by it. Ooh, this bow is actually getting really aggressive and giving us a chance to try to smack him down. 400 heals per second. I mean, this star power is almost always garbage, but the one case that it actually works makes it really, really strong. It looks like Bo is gonna run back onto this Leon. You have to think that Leon's gonna try to snake me right here. You have to think that Leon's definitely gonna kill me. I'm definitely dead. I am definitely dead. I am definitely dead. Bo, please. Please no. GG. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and showing some love. Make sure you hit that sub and that notification bell if you haven't already. Smack that like button. Hit me up on MySpace, Facebook, all of the above. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.